Hello and welcome to Volume 3, Issue 2 of the International Journal of Disability and Social Justice. In this issue there are 5 research articles, 1 current issues bulletin and a book review. As always, in addition to the full-length articles, authors have prepared plain English lay summaries of their articles, and these are available on our website, which is www.IJDSJ.online. There is also an easy read summary of one of the articles in this issue, and that's about the shared experiences between people with complex needs. The first article is by Anna Arstine Kerslake, Yvette Maker, Anita Deutschmann and Sian Richardson, and they consider the difficult issue of the criminalisation of sex with disabled people who have cognitive impairments. And they provide a critical analysis of this area of law within Commonwealth countries. The next article by Claire Meadows-Howarth is based upon her PhD research, and she explores the experiences of disabled students in UK universities. On the basis of her careful analysis, she concludes that the overall attainment gap that can be seen in national data would suggest that disabled students are not being sufficiently supported in the UK. The next article is by Sophie Savage and Tilly Curran, and it focuses upon robotics and disability rights. They have an important message for the designers of robots, and that is that co-design is essential. If robots are designed that are supposed to be helpful for disabled people, but without involving disabled people, then there is a risk of wasting time, effort and money. So the people you are designing the robots for must be involved from the start. There is then an article by Noel O'Connell, in which he considers how hearing people can become more effective allies of deaf people in the struggle for social justice. And his research illustrates how their privilege can be used to challenge systems of inequality within the workplace. Finally, amongst the main articles, Ned Redmore explains why it is probably not a good idea for researchers to separate people with complex needs via diagnostic labels. He argues that it shouldn't matter if people have a diagnosis of autism or of severe or profound learning disabilities. Instead, researchers could view them as a group who have a lot in common. And these commonalities, he argues, include the ways they communicate, their support circles, the schools and services they share, their sensory experiences, and their support needs. The issue also includes a current issues bulletin by Sue Carpenter, where she invites us to think about the future of higher education for persons with intellectual impairments in the UK. But what she writes also has wider implications for the issue elsewhere in the world. And Fengming Shui's review of the collection The Rights to Inclusive Education in International Human Rights Law provides an interesting introduction and critical assessment of this book that was edited by Gautier de Bico, Siobhan Quinlivan and Janet Lord. We hope that you enjoy this issue. Many thanks to the authors and reviewers and to our publisher Pluto Journals who help keep this journal open access. And just to remind everybody once more, this is a Diamond Open Access journal, so there are no charges to authors for publishing with us, and the full contents are available to read free of charge.